We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cardinals are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jameson Taillon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Digging in, Colton Wong. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the dirt here, runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he popped him up. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. A ball and no strikes. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and deep to right. Back goes Polanco at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Wong isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 1-0. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning. Standing in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Ozuna is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Dyson, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presser.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just...
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. Puig is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike called. Now the throw down. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
The 1-2. Weak roller right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, now the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Yadi Molina digging in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Line toward right center. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Molina leads off second with nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dylan Carlson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
High in the air out to center field. Dyson is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Colton Wong. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Molina blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. And how about that right out of the bullpen? First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger.
Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
This ain't even an at-bat anymore. This is a war of attrition at the plate. I'm going to need the pitcher to turn around, grab the rosin bag, and see if he can get the hitter to swing at that.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Hard hit to first. To second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Kramer. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, as he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Cody Ponce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Carlson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Pitch on the way.
Nope, ball one.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
Stepping in now, Miles Michaelis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. From the stretch, there he goes. The bunt attempt is popped up, and he makes the catch. 2 away now, and he'll try to get back now, but stepping up now, Kevin Newman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Gerard Dyson. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he popped him up. Wong moving to his left, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 6-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Right to him. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So coming to the plate, Colton Wong singled home a run in his last time up. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moran has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batter, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. At the plate now, Gregory Polanco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope,
and low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
From the stretch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
And this is popped up near second base. Wong takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher, Cody.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Cody Ponce. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out to left. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2-2.
3 ball.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Miles Michaelis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Adam Frazier will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Cardinals.
The 2-0
Number 26.
is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is. Adam Frazier will remain in the game in the 8th spot to take over at catcher. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Matt Wieters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home 5th. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Jose Alvarado comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gerard Dyson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Brian Reynolds, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. It's still an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pops this one up. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first
standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Lane Thomas will go for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Lane Thomas.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dyson's there, and that ends the inning. Lane Thomas will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing, and he pops him up. DeYoung stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the right field.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Yank fouled off to the right. The 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Riding in once again, Kevin Kramer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Luke Maile, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
John Gant takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 53, John Gant.
The 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, that's low.
His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2 balls and a strike. Gant, a 27-year-old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Newman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Count now a ball and a strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Robbie Erlin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
72, Robbie Erlin.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Now in the box, Adam Frazier. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Pitcher John Gant, as he'll get his first opportunity. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Giovanni Gallegos.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey! Count 0-2.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The left fielder, number
So
10.
striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch.
0-1.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next to the Cardinals,
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory.
Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this will be fouled away. Hit in the air to center field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Sliding into the box, Luke Maile. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 1-2.
Ball. Damn.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Lane Thomas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Aledmus Diaz will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Chop this one left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Brian Anderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Brian Anderson.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Softly hit to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to Puig. Tommy Pham will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 the count. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup right, no cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Gerard Dyson as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Fouled off. Fouled away. Ready with another line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know.
Hammers it to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Alvarado claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jamison Taillon was unable to work out of the second inning as he sat with the loss. Giovanni Gallegos takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.